The kind of love the Bible refers to, this agape love, is not a natural love. And the very best way, I think, to translate this notion of loving, because you're thinking, well, how can I love him? I hate him. How can I love him? Every time I'm around him, I start hyperventilating in my soul. You know? Okay, number one, the love the Bible's talking about is not a feeling. It isn't how I feel about somebody, because that's not good. Let's don't go there. It's not how I feel about them. It is rather how I choose to behave toward them. It's not a feeling. Now, I will promise you that if you and I begin to love people as it's basically a decision. It's a choice that I make. It's a way that I am toward them. And the more actively and purposefully that I love people, it does begin to change how I feel about them. And you want to be a really happy person? How many of you like to be a really happy person? Want to be a really happy person? The secret is be a really loving person. Now the world says, oh, no. Because if you're really loving, you lay your heart out there, they're going to step on it, they're going to smash it, they're going to pour gasoline on it and barbecue it. Maybe that's not how the saying goes, but that's the idea. They're going to do something really not good to your heart. But a person who is loving is absolutely insulated, because love is not just this feeling. It is a choice that I make before I even know you, after I've known you for a long time, before you do anything unkind to me, after you do something unkind to me. It is a decision that I'm going to love you. And really, I love you by finding ways to, the Bible gives us a whole list that love is kind and love is forgiving. And to make a choice that I want always to honor you and to respect you and to regard you and to welcome you. This is what agape means, to give people value, to esteem them, and also to want to have them, to draw them in, not reject them. It's a decision that I make to love people. So it's a way of being. It's not a reaction to them. It is a decision that I make before and after they do anything to me. So I'm not going to take a whole lot more time to talk about this particular way of loving, but I think you can see the point that if I'm struggling with my relationship with other people, it's not them, it's me, and that is the same thing that is causing me to struggle in my spiritual walk. You cannot separate the two. That's what we're told in 1 John. If you really want to assess how are you doing with the Lord, what's your relationship like with Him? And God is like up there, so it's really easy for people to be, yeah, God and me, we're like this. It's just people I can't stand. What the Scripture says is the nature, the depth, the degree of your relationship with God can always be viewed by your relationship with other people.